Well, actually, Paige and I were in the same speech class, and I just happened to sit next to her, and the teacher asked, okay, so go to the person next to you and tell them your interest, and we both had horses. And I had just recently found out about the equestrian team, so I was like, oh, are you on the equestrian team? And she's like, oh, I'm actually one of the founders of it, so it was really cool. My aunt is a big trainer in South Florida, so she owns Hunter Creek Farm, and I've been riding since I was 3 years old, competitively, and so I owe everything to her. I've had horses my whole life, so I was one of the lucky ones. I got my first when I was 4, so. I think it's helped me become more compassionate for sure, and just like being like in the walk classes and like not even having your legs past the flaps of the saddle, and just being able to ride so many different horses. I've grown so much from all the different trainers I've had and everything. Before we even start the equestrian team, we have to take a test, and that places you in a division that they feel you should be in. They try to make it as safe as possible. They use horses that they believe are the safest for the division you're in. There are dangers that comes with every sport, and especially riding, just riding in general. You fall off, it's just part of the sport, and it just happens. I love the team so much. There's so many different people that I can connect with because of the horses. We're like a family, we're all sisters, and it's really awesome. In regular shows, everybody's for themselves. Like, even if you're from the same barn, you're in the same class, you're kind of hoping that you beat them. And with the team, it's not like that at all. You're like, I want our team members to do the best that they can. So the competitions, we go to places like University of Florida, Florida State, UNF, and SCAD. And we go there, the captains will go to a meeting and they'll draw names from a hat, and that's who you're riding. You get on the horse, you go in the ring, and you come out and you get off. And like, I jumped in with Marjorie, and I just moved up divisions, so that's really cool. And if there's no connection, I mean, you just do the best you can. If you fall off because it's the horse's fault, or the horse just does something that the judge feels is not your fault, they will allow you to ride a different horse. So luckily I haven't had that experience yet, but I think also it's because I've ridden so many different horses in the past that I just get on and I'm just kind of soft with them, and I kind of let them do their own thing, and I'm like, okay, I won't fight you at all. So. It takes a lot of strategy and chemistry with the horse to be able to do what you do. Like the Olympic riders, they spend like 5 years with their horses, training them on and off their backs. A lot of people think it's a lot, like, very dangerous. It is, but I think if you have a connection with the horse will try to protect you at all costs. Like with him, I know that if he thinks I'm about to fall off, he will just like stop and like make sure everything's okay. So, being able to care for the horses, like I have 3 of my own, so it's responsibility. I work for my aunt during the summers, and that's taking care of the whole barn, making sure the horses are fed and drinking, and it's just giving me a lot more responsibility in my life than I think other people have had. So I'm a nursing major, so I plan on going wherever that career takes me. And I definitely plan on having horses in my future. I can't imagine my life without them, since they've been in there since the beginning. And so just wherever it takes me, I'll take them with me.